Greetings to all panel. My name is Stella Stanley Chiam. I will be presenting my study on design and development of Al-Jekad Kit for the topic of algebraic expression, which were written by Stella Stanley Chiam, Azah Samat, and Rian Hidayat. The content of this presentation is divided into four main sections, which are introduction, methodology, result and analysis, and conclusion. The topic of algebraic expression is the main basis for subsequent algebra-related topics such as linear equation and linear inequalities in Form 1 mathematics. From a study, it was found that topic of algebraic expression is the second most difficult topic in Form 1 mathematics after linear equations. Since the topic of algebraic expression is the core of understanding other algebra-related topics, this topic is chosen to be studied further. There are two existing kits, Algebra Story Kit and Algebra Board, which are related to algebra. ASK is a kit that combines teaching and learning through storytelling and multimedia teaching tool. Students will learn solving algebra-related problems by seeing and hearing a story. Algebra Board has tiles of different colors, whiteboards, and clue cards where each tile will represent one variable or constant, and students have to solve the given question using the board. Algebra Board is only used for the topic of linear equations. Both kits only implement either cognitive and affective skills or cognitive and psychomotor skills. The objective of this study is to develop Al-Jekad Kit as a teaching tool for topic of algebraic expression, which has an acceptable validity. The second objective are to develop Al-Jekad Kit as a teaching tools that utilize students' cognitive, affective, and psychomotor skills. Methodology is divided into two sections, which are the research, design, and instrument. Two instructional design models that are often used to develop or construct a stimulus material are a show model and ADDIE model. Development research is the design used for this research, and ADDIE instructional model is the development model that guides the development of Al-Jekad kits. ADDIE is an acronym for the 5 levels in the model, namely analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation. This study was implemented to develop Al-Jekad Kit with a quality that can help teachers and students achieve effective manipulated teaching and learning. The instrument of this study is the kit's phase and content validity form, whose validity has been determined using this instrument validation form. The phase and kit content validation form was completed by 3 appointed experts. The 3 experts appointed are 2 mathematics lecturers from Sultan Idris Education University and a mathematics teacher from Stella Maris High School, who has experience in teaching mathematics subject for more than 5 years. The instruments of this study are divided into 2 parts, which are Part A and Part B. Part A collects experts' informations. Part B is divided into B1 and B2. Part B1 determines validity of the kit's phase, and Part B2 determines the validity of the kit's content. This form uses a 4-point Likert scale. Scale 1 and 2 indicates experts disagree with the item, while scale 3 and 4 indicates experts agree with the item. The CVI formula is the amount of experts with relevant rating divided by total number of experts. Only CVI value of 1.00 indicates acceptable validity. In this analysis phase, the study begins by identifying topics that are often considered as challenge in the syllabus of Form 1 mathematics. It was found that the topic of linear equation and algebraic expression are topics considered difficult for Form 1 students. Algebraic expression were chosen as a topic that would be studied further in this study, as it is the fundamental topic to other topics involving algebra. This process is continued by identifying the problems and challenge encountered in the topic of algebraic expression. First issue is that the topic of algebraic expression lack teaching tools. The second issue is that students face problem in understanding the subtopic that involve multiplication and division of algebraic expression. The design of Al-Jekad Kit was developed according to the SKP of KSSM, which emphasized the needs of students as well as the objective of the study that have been set in the analysis phase. Scores table record every player's score to increase students' healthy competitiveness in learning. The kit's manual is designed to provide a clear explanation and facilitate the use of the kit by teachers and students during teaching and learning session. Jenga block tower is designed to utilize students' psychomotor and affective skills, while creative cards are to utilize students' cognitive skills. 2 daily lesson plans are provided to be used along with the kit. In development phase, every item of Al-Jekad will develop. The size of Al-Jekad Jenga block tower is 8 cm times 8 cm times 28 cm, containing 54 pieces of Jenga wooden block with 6 main colors that are red, orange, yellow, blue, green, and purple. The color of Al-Jekad creative cards are adjusted to have the same 6 main color as the Al-Jekad Jenga tower, so the students will be able to pick and answer a card according to the Jenga block piece pulled out of the tower. Al-Jekad creative cards are separated into 2 sets which will be used for the first or second content standard of Algebraic Expression. Therefore, there are 2 daily lesson plans provided along with the kit. The total number of creative cards constructed are 43 pieces, 25 pieces of cards for the first set, and 18 pieces of cards for the second set. Each piece of the creative card can be opened and closed to get the question and then the answer. The player order is decided to be clockwise or anti-clockwise rotation. Every round, each player will take turn pulling out a piece of wooden block. Player need to pull a card that have the same color as the block pulled out. They need to answer the question and write down their score. The score and answering time provided for all questions differ depending on 3 levels of difficulty of the question, which helps teacher in categorizing students' ability to understand and perform in this topic. This cycle repeats until the time 20 minutes is up. If the tower collapses before the end time, player will have to rearrange the tower and continue the game. The player that made the tower collapse will be deducted with 5 marks. The kit's manual was planned and written truly to make sure the instructions are easy to understand and read. Each item in the phase and content validation form of the Al-Jekad Kit reached a scale of 3 or 4, where the score indicates agreement value of CVI. Based on the table, the average CVI value for Al-Jekad Phase, Daily Lesson Plan, Jenga Block, and Creative Cards are all 1.00. Al-Jekad Phase, Daily Lesson Plan, Jenga Block, and Creative Cards have an acceptable validity. Overall, the CVI value obtained for Al-Jekad Kit validity is 1.00. A pilot study to determine the reliability of usability instrument could not be conducted due to the constraint during pandemic situation, which caused the usability of the kit could not be tested in the evaluation phase as well. The pilot study will be done in the next follow-up study. The usability of Al-Jekad Kit is tested to determine whether the kit can be used or not. However, due to the constraint of the pandemic situation that have been stated before, the evaluation phase and usability of Al-Jekad Kit will be implemented in the next follow-up study. In conclusion, this study was implemented to develop Al-Jekad Kit for the topic of algebraic expression, which has an acceptable validity of 1.00 CVI value, as well as to test the cognitive, affective, and psychomotor skills of students. Every phase in the ADDIE model was conducted in this study except for implementation and evaluation phase, because in this study the usability of the kit was not tested. That's it from me. Thank you.